Alright guys, we have a 2.0 Mokai engine cover, the hood. These are the little spools that engage the keepers on the hull, and that's what locks the back of the hood down. Then the latch in the front does the rest. Well, I've been seeing this wear on this hood, and I have two boats here, and I thought this one had just been drug on the highway because he said he lost the hood because they didn't have it engaged all the way. And I'm like, okay. So when I was doing some fiberglass work to fix the muffler cover, I noticed that worn. So I just thought it had gotten ground down as it went down the highway. I really just didn't think much more into it until I started looking deeper, and it didn't make sense as to why anything else was damaged. And when I was putting this hood on, and I noticed it wouldn't catch on one side, even though I was getting it all the way in. So what happens is this is wearing. It's just eroding away. And between the two rubbing all the time, you end up with this isn't catching anymore. So it's not going. This is supposed to just come straight across. There's not supposed to be anything. It's supposed to look like that all the way around, solid. And then it has a little shelf that goes underneath that little spool to catch. So once that erodes enough, boom, the hood doesn't get latched down anymore, and the only thing holding it is the front, and boom, it pops off and you lose your hood. It also is going to mean water is going to come in, because water's coming in over the back of this boat. When you're slowing down, when you're turning, water's coming over the sides. That's why my muffler and my muffler cover help keep so much water out, because it's comes over the side of the hood. If this isn't latched down, that water comes right over that seal. Comes right over the seal and goes right in the boat. So, I mean, these guys had bilge pumps on there, and that's the reason why that they were taking on all this water, is because the hood wasn't being secured at the back. It was just flopping around. One side was catching, and the other side was just bouncing free. So water everywhere, and then the hood fell off. So the fix is to install the rubber latch like was on the front and like was on the old original boats. So got the old rubber hatch, and it's just so much easier to get on and off that way. Just drop it straight down, latch it in place, and you don't have to worry about it. Now, water isn't going to get up in there. It's sealed nice and tight, so that works really good. Reliable, no more issues, permanent fix. It's another thing I've been seeing too, is I was wondering why he had a melt here. I fixed it. I made it look a lot better, but it's like my muffler has never been an issue melting covers. It doesn't happen. So whenever I see that, I'm like, well, you probably didn't have your hood latched down, and that's the reason, because they're probably coming loose and from all that wear. Here's the pair I took off of that boat. So that's what you end up with, is instead of it catching that spool, you put it in there and it tries to lock down, but it doesn't lock. It doesn't go back far enough to lock in place, because it's yeah, so you see it. But anyhow, check your hoods, people. If you lose them, they're a little pricey to get, and no telling how long it's going to take Mokai to get you one, just to have the same problem. So get some rubber latches. It's a little bit of a chore to put in there, a little tight, but this side I had to drill a hole for access. I'm going to plug that up, but that's how you get the nut on the back side of this one. So, all right.